Welcome back, algebra students. We're going to do some exercises in Khan Academy relating to system of equations using substitution now. Okay, so we just logged on to Khan Academy, and the exercise that we are doing is systems of equations with substitution. So it says solve the system of equations 2x minus 9y equals 14 and x equals negative 6y plus 7. A way you know it's a system is because there's two or more, in this case there's two equations. And to solve the system means to find the values of x and y that satisfy both equations, that make true statements in both equations. Okay, so if we were to graph these two equations, we would see the intersection where the solution is. All right, so my first equation is 2x minus 9y, and I'm just going ahead and using the writing option, the writing template in the Khan Academy program. And then I have x equals negative 6y plus 7. Now, what you're going to notice here is right away I notice that I have x by itself, which is a great thing. Sorry, I can't really zoom by hand, so sometimes you got to learn the hard way. So I have x by itself. That's a good thing. If I have x by itself, then that means I can say that the value on the other side of the equal sign is equal to x. So negative 6y plus 7 and x are the same thing. So anywhere I see x, I could write negative 6y plus 7. Anywhere I see negative 6y plus 7, I could write x. Now, I'm not going to see a negative 6y plus 7 again, but I will see an x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug that in to the other equation. Now I get to rewrite it. Okay, a little big space here because that's where I'm plugging that in. Minus 9y equals 14. If you notice, I'm just rewriting the first equation, but now I'm leaving out the x on purpose. Why? Because I'm putting in the equivalent value of x, which is negative 6y plus 7. What do I do from here? Well, I'm just going to do my normal operations. Okay, I'm going to distribute. And the reason why I do that is because I'm down to one variable. I have y, and that's it. I only have y. Yes, I have it in two locations right now. Once we combine like terms, that will dissipate and we'll only have one term with y. But we don't have two variables. We don't have x and y. We don't have m and n. We only have one variable, one equation, so we can solve. So I distribute the 2, and I get negative, or 2 times negative 6y gives me negative 12y. 2 times 7 gives me 14. Minus 9y equals 14. Now I notice that I have a y here, a y here. I'm going to combine them to give myself negative 21y plus 14 equals 14. Now I'm going to subtract 14 from both sides, opposite operation, and I get over here negative 21y equals 0, and now I divide by negative 21. Now this is where people somehow have a misconception that they can't do this. Oh, I do 0 divided by negative 21. I can't get that answer. Yes, you can. 0 divided by negative 21 is 0. Okay? Now, the difference is if you divide by 0, now we're talking about an undefined answer, but that is not the case here. Okay? Now, this is my ticket. This is my golden ticket right here. I have y equals a number. Just as I talked about in my other video, once you have a known value, now you can plug it into either equation. Well, in this case, it'd make a lot more sense, in my opinion, to plug it into the second equation, the green equation. And now I'm going to solve for x. So I'm going to go up here, x equals negative 6 times, and I'm going to put a parenthesis there because I'm going to plug in my known value, plus 7. What is my known value of y? Well, it's 0. So now I have a new equation, which is x equals negative 6 times 0 plus 7. What is my value of x? Let's solve. So we have x equals negative 6 times 0 is 0 plus 7. Well, x equals 7. So now we have our solution, which is y equals 0 and x equals 7, or the point 7, 0. So let's go ahead and get out of the scribble mode, and let me just remind myself 7, 0. We're going to type 7 in here. We're going to type 0 in here. We're going to check our answer. What a great sound. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck with the rest of the content.